Welcome to Stockton University. Before we begin today's event, we'd like to take a moment to make a few announcements. This facility is equipped with smoke detectors and pull stations, which will activate visual and audible alarms in case of an emergency. Please direct your attention to the exits, located under the exit signs near the four corners of the arena. Should alarms activate, please exit immediately and follow instructions from the staff. If you would require assistance evacuating, please identify yourself to an usher. Please keep all aisles and exits clear at all times. We would also like to remind you that smoking is prohibited in all university buildings. At this time, we ask that you please silence all mobile devices. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope you enjoy the event. Good morning. Please rise for the procession of Stockton University's 2019 Doctoral and Master's Commencement Ceremony, led by Grand Marshal Deborah Feigart, Distinguished Professor of Economics, who bears the mace of the university.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Stockton University's Doctoral and Master's Commencement. I am Deb Feigart, Distinguished Professor of Economics. Would everyone please rise and join in the singing of the national anthem led by Mr. Joseph Sramati, a Stockton staff member and 2015 Stockton alumnus.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Before we begin today's ceremony, we'd like to take a moment to make a few announcements. Eating, drinking, and smoking are not permitted in the gymnasium. This facility is equipped with smoke detectors, which will set off visual and audio alarms when smoke is detected. The New Jersey State Fire Code requires that we evacuate the building should these alarms engage. We also ask that you do not block the aisles at any time during the ceremony. We direct your attention to the exits located under the exit signs near the four corners of the arena. We will have staff available to assist you in the event of an evacuation. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the ceremony. It's now my privilege to ask Leo Schofer, Chair of the Stockton University Board of Trustees, to come to the podium.
Thank you. Good day, everyone. What a beautiful day for a commencement. As you heard, my name is Leo Schofer, and it's my honor to serve as the chair of your Board of Trustees. Graduating class of 2019, on behalf of the Stockton Board of Trustees, I extend to you our heartfelt congratulations on the earning of your degree. To our distinguished guests, beloved family members, and dear friends, thank you all for being with us today on this momentous occasion as we celebrate our graduates on achieving this major milestone in their lives. The pursuit of higher education is a noble cause. It's a major investment of one's time and resources, but will offer exponential returns for generations to come. Class of 2019, you are the fulfillment of Stockton's mission, values, and vision for the future. And we have great confidence, based upon your commitment and accomplishments in earning master's and doctoral degrees, that you will actively engage and be leading citizens in your workplace and in your communities. It's quite apparent that the world is changing before our very eyes, but you are now equipped with the tools to learn and adapt to life's challenges, and even more so, to be critical thinkers and problem solvers the world so desperately needs today. You will be leaders contributing in positive ways, making the world as we know it a better place. I wish you much success and happiness as you move forward. So among your goals, let us encourage you to pursue your dreams, challenge yourselves to achieve, and make activism part of your daily lives. Congratulations on your great accomplishment today. Please welcome Dr. Lori Vermeulen, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Schofer. I, too, would like to welcome the doctoral and master's candidates for graduation, their families, and guests. It's my pleasure also to introduce the platform party. They will stand and remain standing as their names are called. Please hold your applause until I complete the introductions. Representing the Stockton University Board of Trustees are Mr. Leo Schofer, Chair; Dr. Nancy Davis, Professor Emerita; Ms. Nalita Valentin, a 1986 Stockton alumna; Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University; Mr. Dion Davis, Student Trustee. Representing the Stockton University Foundation Board is Dr. Joanna Johnson, Chair. Distinguished members of the platform party also include Dr. Deborah Feigart, Distinguished Professor of Economics and Faculty Grand Marshal; Dr. Denitris Allison, Professor of Communications and Africana Studies and President of the Faculty Senate; Mr. Brian McBride, our graduate commencement student speaker for the class of 2019; and finally, the University Cabinet and Deans. Thank you all for your service to Stockton and higher education in New Jersey. Platform party, please be seated. On stage with the platform party today, to my right and left, are Stockton's esteemed faculty. I ask that they rise and be recognized. Faculty, please be seated. Please join me in welcoming President Harvey Kesselman to the podium to address the class of 2019.
Thank you. Thank you, Provost Vermeulen. Fellow Ospreys, Stockton is approaching its 50th anniversary, and occasions such as this cause us to be reflective. And when considering what I wanted to share with you today, I thought back to an event that occurred in 1971 at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. I was watching on giant closed-circuit screens a heavyweight championship bout between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. So much of how we successfully negotiate life can be learned from examining the characteristics of a great fighter. For example, take Muhammad Ali. Not only in his own estimation, but also in the estimation of many, many others, the greatest athlete of all time. Known as much for his wit and wisdom as for his magnificent footwork and lightning-fast hands, Muhammad Ali captivated the nation, indeed, the entire world. He taught everyone who watched him, including his opponents, that the key to his success was believing in himself and proclaiming that belief with confidence. And he did so at every opportunity, even in the face of adversity. In a time of racial tension and protest, Ali was considered by many a symbol of black pride, as he boldly reminded society that black is beautiful, black is strong, and black is powerful. He was truly the people's champion. It reminds me of a story I once heard when Ali was on an airplane returning from a recent victory. While awaiting takeoff, he engaged his passengers with his usual clever and charming personality. Everyone loved the champ. Even after the seatbelt signs came on, Ali kept up his conversations, failing to comply. When approached by a flight attendant, Ali said smoothly, "Now I know you're just doing your job, but I'm Muhammad Ali. I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I'm Superman, and Superman don't need no seatbelt." Hearing this, the other passengers erupted in laughter. Although amused, the flight attendant asked once again for Ali to fasten his seatbelt. And again he asserted, "I'm Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time. I'm Superman, and Superman don't need no seatbelt." Jokingly, he turned to a neighboring passenger, an elderly woman, for confirmation. "Isn't that right, ma'am?" The elderly woman smiled affirmatively and said, "You are correct, son. You are indeed Muhammad Ali, and you are the greatest boxer I've ever seen. But, sweetie, you're not Superman. Superman don't need an airplane." And with that said, Ali laughed and buckled his belt. It offers a valuable lesson, though. Even the greatest can learn something if they choose to listen, which brings us to our next fighter. I present to you the notorious RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Both a legal and pop cultural icon, Justice Ginsburg sits on the highest court in the nation and is considered among the most influential legal minds of the 21st century. Before joining the Supreme Court, Justice Ginsburg argued and won 5 out of 6 landmark cases before that very bench in her fight for gender equality. When asked when would there be enough women on the Supreme Court, she answered with a smile, "When there are 9. Ginsburg's pursuit of knowledge landed an impressive succession of firsts. She finished first in her undergraduate class at Cornell University, was the first female member of the Harvard Law Review, graduated first in her class at Columbia Law School, and was the first female tenured professor at Columbia. Even now, the age of 86, having survived 3 battles with cancer, Justice Ginsburg remains ready for service, keeping physically fit by walking daily and completing a strength training workout 3 times a week that would put most of us to shame. Her extraordinary life personifies the definition of the word grit. Moreover, it teaches us the valuable lesson that being strong in mind, body, and spirit will propel you to success at any age. Which leads us to our last fighter. And the fighter I'm talking about is you. You have proven yourself to be Osprey strong, or else you wouldn't be sitting here right now. Not everyone will carve out so many years of their lives to commit to long days and even longer nights of hard work and study, to breathe life into their dreams in order to design and secure their futures. But you did. And with this experience, you've gained knowledge, wisdom, civic-mindedness, and social consciousness. With purpose and vision, you know the right opportunities when you see them. Like the osprey, you dive into the deep at the precise moment to seize them. And even when faced with fear, you won't be paralyzed. No, you go after what you want, even if it means doing it afraid. Yes, you've earned the title of fighter, but understand this too. As you begin to step into your greatness, know that you will also face more challenges. So let me offer this tip. A very popular TV show recently aired an exchange between 2 people confronted with dire straits. One character asked of the others, "What do we say to the God of death?" The other answered simply, "Not today." So I too offer those same simple words. In answer to all those who will try to crush and steal your dreams, you simply say, not today. When a coworker at your new job wants to drag you into the office drama, your attitude should be, not today. And when you're faced with a major challenge and you're tempted to give up, I say, go find a mirror, look straight into your own eyes, and say to yourself, say it with me, not today. Challenges are not always what they appear to be. Sometimes they feel like traps, snares that want to weigh you down. Instead, I urge you to think of them as opportunities, chances to test your mettle and rise above your circumstances. Remember, like Ali, you're a fighter, and you know how to use those ropes to your advantage. And like Ginsburg, you recognize the value of tenacity and grit. Your years at Stockton have taught you a great lesson. You have a choice. You can throw in the towel, or you can use it to wipe the sweat off your brow and keep it moving. Use that choice to fight for yourself, fight for your dreams, fight for your communities, and fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. These are the qualities of a leader who embodies both strength and grace. And from one osprey to another, I know each and every one of you have it. Congratulations, class of 2019. Now go out there and start living your best life. Thank you. Thank you. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Dr. Doctorate Allison, President of the Faculty Senate and Professor of Communication Studies and Africana Studies, to come to the podium and address the graduating class on behalf of the faculty. Dr. Allison.
On behalf of the faculty at Stockton University, congratulations. You made it. You worked hard, you played hard, and you made some lifelong friends. For some of you, it was a breeze. For some of you, getting here was the hardest thing you've ever done. For some of you, there was a steady stream of support and encouragement, and for others, maybe not so much. Each of you had a different journey. Some of you had to work full-time all day and then get to class in the evening. You were exhausted. Some of you had children to take care of when you got home. Some of you had elderly parents. Your journeys varied. But guess what? All of you are here right now, experiencing this moment together as the class of 2019. And all of us here to witness it are incredibly proud of you. We, the faculty, are exceptionally proud of you because we've watched you grow and we've marveled when the light bulbs go off in class that you understand the concepts we're working on. We've lectured you and lectured you and lectured you. We had you read pages and pages of material that sometimes you asked yourself, why are they doing this to us? But today, we celebrate you. We celebrate your accomplishment, and we are excited to see what the next chapter holds. All we ask is that you keep in touch and continue to let us know about the exciting journey you're about to embark on. So, rather than saying not today, when I ask you, are you going to celebrate? Say today. I now have the privilege of introducing our student speaker, Brian McBride. He is a member of the inaugural class of the Doctoral program in Organizational Leadership. He currently serves as superintendent for the Palmyra, New Jersey School District. Mr. McBride.
Well, good morning, President Kesselman, Stockton University board members, distinguished guests, members of the crowd, of course, our families and friends, and the class of 2019. Indeed, it is an honor to be standing here and with you this morning. I am especially privileged to represent the inaugural cohort for the Doctor of Education and Organizational Leadership here at Stockton University. Go fighting first. Study at the graduate level requires a student to think differently, to analyze information, to work collaboratively, to embrace change, to lead. Reflecting on these requirements while considering what I would speak about this morning, the idea of teamwork came to mind. As I thought about teamwork and examples of success, I was drawn to the efforts of NASA and the amazing milestone of the Apollo 11 mission. In the early 1960s, teams of people worked together in a race to put a human being on the surface of the moon. On July 1st, 1969, two American astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, successfully landed on the surface of the moon. Neil Armstrong took those very first steps on the moon and famously said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." This July, we will celebrate the 50th anniversary of this amazing example of teamwork and human ingenuity. Like the team at NASA, another group of visionaries had a dream, and through their collective efforts, Stockton State College was founded in 1969. Over the last 50 years, teams of people have taken many steps to expand that dream into what is Stockton University today. We, the soon-to-be graduates of Stockton University, represent the change those leaders envisioned. Our teamwork keeps that dream moving forward. Our journey to reach this very moment was not an easy one. Over the last several years, we took critical steps that required personal sacrifice. The first step was probably the hardest because it required strong commitment to the uncertain. However, once underway, the excitement of learning and the support of family and friends provided us with much-needed energy to maintain that pace. We have endured challenges along the pathway to graduation, but soon we will take those last few steps of our journey when we transition across this stage to receive our diploma. My studies in the organizational leadership program taught me, among many things, the value of action inquiry and reflective inquiry. The role of a leader is not to manage, but rather to make new leaders. Leaders find solutions. They bring people together. They guide the organization through change, and leaders never stop in their pursuits to move the organization forward. A sincere thank you to Drs. George Sharp and Joseph Marchetti for sharing your dream to develop a new leadership program in Southern New Jersey. Thank you to the leadership of Stockton University for recognizing this opportunity and taking the risk to develop a new doctoral program. Cohort 5 starts this September. I leave you with one of my favorite quotes shared by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." Today, we move forward and make our giant leap. Congratulations to the class of 2019, and congratulations to Stockton University.
Thank you, Mr. McBride, for your remarks. We will now begin the presentation of candidates for degrees. Please note, a professional photographer will take individual photographs of the candidates as they are hooded and walk across the stage. Proofs of these pictures will be sent to the candidates. The ceremony is also being recorded, and copies may be ordered at the reception following this ceremony. We ask that all guests please remain at their seats when taking pictures. Thank you. We will begin by presenting the candidates for master's degrees. As the graduates come to the stage, they will be hooded, a tradition that dates back to medieval times. The hood size and color indicate the level of the degree, the institution that confers the degree, and the field of study for which the degree is granted. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Dr. Kesselman, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for master's degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by Stockton University. The faculty recommended these candidates be awarded master's degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
And now, members of the graduating class of 2019 who have successfully completed all the requirements for master's degrees based on the approval of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to our newest master degree recipients.
Master's degree graduates, you may be seated. The first of our graduates may come forward to be hooded and receive your degrees. Faculty from each program will hood the graduates with the assistance of Dr. Amy Beth Glass, Director of Graduate Studies. Reading the names of the degree recipients are faculty from each program.
The School of Arts and Humanities, the Master of Arts in American Studies, Victoria Conover, Program Distinction. Brianna DeChico, Program Distinction. Daniel Dinabeel, Program Distinction. Allison Hesser, Program Distinction. Alyssa Jakonski. Edwin Rosa. Courtney Stewart, Program Distinction. Diana Allen, Program Distinction.
School of Business, Master of Business Administration. Kimberly Allen. Janine Bagassi, Program Distinction. Megan Brockman. Madison Brown. Kirsten Canuso. Okay, just make sure. I know, just make sure. Elizabeth Cerny. Alex Clarkson, Program Distinction. Michael Calabrese. Ryan Deaver. Majid Disha. Catherine Doherty. John Durar. Sarah Ferrara. Peter Festante III, Program Distinction. Lindsay Grams. Lauren Haynes. John Harned. Joseph Jaranek. Juan Ibarra. Rita Johnson. Kimberly Kazmarski, Program Distinction. Maxine Kafui. Eric Kelly. Bartosz Kilar. Kelsey Kerms, Program Distinction. Taylor Costi. Nakisha Lawrence. Thomas Lloyd. Karen Lopez. Claire Lynch. Danielle Milner. Acacia Mutz. Philip Paterno. Nicholas Raby. Anastasia Ratzlaff, Program Distinction. Latasha Randolph. Edgar Rivera. Carmela Silipina. Rachel Smith. Derek Straga. Jack Wagner. Ryan Warren.
Master of Arts in Education, Megan Abatamarco. Kelly Becker. Lisa Brodak. David Biaselli. Danielle Carens. Cynthia Calderon. Michelle Clark. Rihanna Cordoba. Nicole Doherty. Brittany Griffin. Sandra Layton. Paula Lucas. Chelsea McCauley. Chelsea Morales. Michelle Nillen. Margaret Riley. Kimberly Rhodes. Helen Rodenheiser. Maria Santiago. Jean Sharp. Casey Stickney. Susan Tremontana. Kelly Vasquez. Elizabeth Van Trieste. Lindsay Venturini. David Wade. Rochelle Yunk. Master of Arts in Instructional Technology, Anjanette Christie. Stacy Foreman. Leah Henderson. Darya Grabova. Sandra Leone. Suzanne Francis Marine. Danielle Martin. Amanda Martinez. Morgan McKenna. Adrienne Sicknick. Stacy Sudem. Ryan Terrell. Amy Wynn. Dominique Zappola. School of General Studies, Donald Shear. Conchetta Stoto.
The School of Health Sciences, the Master of Science in Communication Disorders. Claire Berger, Program Distinction. Sarah Brogan. Marissa Chin, Program Distinction. Taylor Christina. That's okay. Jasmine Cruz. Jacqueline D'Argenio. Jillian Dombrowski. Megan Donovan. Adriana Duval. Elizabeth DeZuro. Kylie Egley. Samantha L. Christina Farr. Francesca Gervato. Amy Hertzberg, Program Distinction. Allie Hill. Kelsey Kelly. Kendra Lee. Laura Lee. Nicole Marin. Sierra Palmer. Alexis Penn. Rye Pilchman. Pratiksa Rana. Lauren Resch, Program Distinction. Francesca Ruth, Program Distinction. Kayla Santiago. Kimberly Secor. Lauren Sheehan. Brittany Smoller. Jane Velajos, Program Distinction. Alyssa Zepp. The Master of Science in Nursing, Janine Bonias. Amanda Brzezowski, Program Distinction. Deborah DeMarco, Program Distinction. Brittany Hendrickson, Program Distinction. Maria Hernandez. Andrew Lauriello, Program Distinction. Laura Mann, Program Distinction. Elena Nixon, Program Distinction. Diana Payon, Program Distinction.
Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Kristen Allen. Gianna Benetti. Christine Blanco. Brittany Bond. Christina Brenner, Program Distinction. Leonard Callahan. Vanessa Kamales. Angelina Caravello. Carissa Clayton.
Mine's handwritten, Vicky.
That's okay. Melissa Erb. Rachel Gavigan. Lauren Hull. Amanda Jameson. Tyler Jaklinski. Marlena Kadersha. Ja Mickey Liang. Froza Mercado Doe. Azif Rizvi. Jillian Sorrentino, Program Distinction. Stacy Spuler. Carla Marie Stamboni, program distinction. Kelsey Topham. Herbert Vargas. I know, it fell off. It's falling off. Sabrina Walter. I know. Morgan Wyckoff. Kelsey Wilson. Jamila Medley.
The School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics, the Master of Science in Data Science and Strategic Analytics. Joshua Anzalone. Nicolina Anzalone. Sean Kassler, program distinction. Carl Chatterton, program distinction. Louis DeSenza, program distinction. Kiana Dunn. Caitlin Ewell. Caitlin Glasser. Ryan Wallace Green. Got ya. Matthew Cantsey. Kyle Keogh. Melissa Lorino, program distinction. John Sokol, program distinction. Matthew Suran, program distinction. Jonathan Vega.
School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Carly Abatello. Carly Abatello. Kirsten Acrolesi. Jacqueline Brumbaugh. Morgan Carlson. Derek Cohen. Monique Corbett. Blake DiGimo. Monique Duckett. Haley Goler. Honesty Jackson, Program Distinction. Jessica McElnulty, Program Distinction. Matthew Shaw. Leslie Severio.
Master of Social Work, Kelly Andretta. Cindy Angel Leone. Charmaine Apolinar. Kaisa Axelson. Erin Borgoff. Jordan Bronsky. Angelica Bryan. Elizabeth Butler. Stephanie Cardoso. Chuk Chow. Natalie Chavez. Allison Crawford. Emma Cronin. Sherelle Crook. James Curtis. Eric Darnley. Corinne DiNapoli. Jessica DeCipio. Michelle Durantes. Heather Eisen. Enid Figueroa. Judith Florenville. Janice Giordano Gillen. Lashana Green. Emily Hartman. Brittany Hayward. Karen Irving. Dana Jackson. Iana James. Dawn Conrady. Rebecca Longo. Caitlin Lohr. Jody Massini. Jessica Mann. Latoya Mirage. John Martinez. Denise Mateo. Kristen McCarty. Rachel McInnes. Jennifer Mercado. Mimi Mincer. Dina Mitchell. Victoria Montero. Catherine Moore. Shelby Nilsson. Brendan O'Brien. Carlos Ozoria. Yesenia Pareda. Vinny Pizzamente. Stephanie Rahinsky. Katie Ann Richardson. Alexis Riggins. Alyssa Rodriguez. Sonia Rodriguez. Jennifer Shipman. Lauren Sofer. Elena Taminas. Melanie Turso. Jillian Utane. Melanice Velez. Quandria Warren. Alexandra Widman.
Congratulations to all of you for your commitment to earning a master's degree. Stockton is proud to award doctoral degrees to candidates in the organizational leadership and physical therapy programs. Will the doctoral candidates please rise? Dr. Kesselman, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for doctoral degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by Stockton University. The faculty recommended these candidates be awarded doctoral degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
Members of the graduating class of 2019 who have successfully completed all of the requirements for doctoral degrees, based on the approval of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the doctoral degree with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to our newest doctoral degree recipient.
Doctoral degree graduates, please come forward to be hooded and receive your degrees. Please be seated when returning to your seat. Dr. Lois Spitzer will begin reading the names of the degree recipients.
School of Education, Doctor of Education in Organizational Leadership, Dr. Tina Britta. Dr. Daniel Douglas. Dr. John Frungian.
I wrote it up top.
Dr. Carl Julian. Dr. Robert Heinrich. Dr. Paul Heron. Dr. Janine Holt Ingenito. Dr. Kate Spalding Giuliani. Dr. Walter Kapler. Dr. Brian McBride. Dr. Kathleen McDonald. Dr. Nicole Nelson. Dr. Warren Nelson. Dr. Dana Cherie Palma. Dr. William Perkins. Dr. Charlotte Phillip Clark. Dr. Charles Powell V. Rementer? Rementer? Dr. Sharon Rementer. Dr. Catherine Sook. Dr. Daniel Fidalgo Tomei.
School of Health Sciences, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Dr. Shannon Adams. Dr. Samantha Adornetto. Dr. Christopher Albanese. Dr. Rachel Beth Brignola, Program Distinction. Dr. William Davis. Dr. Emily Delafave. Dr. Joseph Farrell. Dr. Rebecca Franza. Dr. Carly Gallardo. Dr. Devin Galucci. Dr. Julia Guerrero. Dr. Justin Hannes. Dr. Cassandra Rusco. You ready? Dr. John Husta, Program Distinction. Dr. Jamie Krasner. Dr. Michael Messina. Dr. Andrea Olson, Program Distinction. Dr. Stephen Pavoni. Dr. Shelby Petrella. Dr. Philip Polentarudi. Dr. Annalena Redzepi. Dr. Lindsay Schul, Program Distinction.
Oh, I know him.
Dr. Anthony Shabilia. Dr. Lauren Vranich, Program Distinction. Dr. Diana Williamson. Dr. Colleen Wills. Dr. Brandon Woolley.
And last but not least.
Dr. Catherine Wonder.
Congratulations to you for your commitment to earning a doctoral degree. This is a significant and very impressive achievement.
I would now like to recognize 5 graduates, some of whom just crossed this stage and were awarded their master's and doctoral degrees. They are members of our community who have served in or are on active duty with the United States military. I ask that they please stand and that everyone join me in congratulating them. There you go, stand. Remain standing. Come on, stand. There you go. There you go, look at this. Thank you. Thank you for your service to our country and all veterans out there. Thank you. Now I would like to ask Dr. Vermeulen to come to the podium.
Graduates, alumni, you have worked hard to earn your degrees. We salute you and your families. As the recessional begins, please enjoy a rendition of Ospreys on Parade, our alma mater, performed by Joseph Shermati. The video will be projected on the screens. During the recessional, we ask that graduates, family, and guests please remain where they are until the platform party and faculty have exited. Upon the conclusion of the recessional, graduates and guests are invited to a faculty and alumni reception in the campus center. Will the presidential party and the faculty please rise for the recessional? Graduates, please follow the faculty. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of your special day.
Let us travel in the footsteps of those who came before. Here on our campus in the pines, knowledge opens every door. And when we go marching out to the world beyond our Stockton, at ease with what we learn, our future has begun. Knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way. Oh, let us proudly strive to be examples day by day. Knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way. Oh, let us proudly strive to be examples day by day.